Hey, you! Yes, you! Ever found yourself in a tug of war between hanging on and moving forward? How do you know that the decisions you're making are spot on and timely? Sweating bullets because that once electric chemistry between you and your partner seems as extinct as dodos? Buckle up, buddy. You're in just the right place. Heya, folks. We're back in action. Today's heart-to-heart chat, 15 signs to know when your relationship is over, done with, fini, dead. Besides, your unwavering support has been like a shot in the arm for us. Without you, we wouldn't be here, sharing our thoughts with a host of amazing people like you. Without further ado, let's jump headfirst into today's discussion. Just think about it. You know that paper-thin thread that snips off so easily? Yep, just like that, our bonds with people can break. Deciding on your ride-or-die pal, life partner, or whatever you like to call them, it's kind of like being caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, right? Hours, days, even years can roll by with one person, and you might still be playing the is it you or ain't it game. Relationships? Oh, buddy, they ain't a walk in the park. They suck up your time, chew on your energy, and yet, if you end up with the wrong person, wouldn't you kick yourself? So better lace up your boots and hit the road when you know you're in the wrong place, rather than hang around and whimper over your regrets and hurting heart. Feeling me? Cool. If anything about your involved buddy seems fishy, then let's play detective. We're about to dive into how you can spot the unmistakable goodbye partner signals, presenting, drum roll please, the big 15 checkout signs from your relationship city. Number 15, you pretending to be someone you are not. You know what they say, right? Honesty is the best policy. This can't be truer than in a relationship. When you can bare your soul with your partner, be it your fears, dreams, or deepest secrets, well, my friend, you've found the one. What if you're stuck playing hide and seek, afraid to reveal your true self? And why is that? Afraid of what your better half may think. Bingo. This is a glaring red flag signaling the end of the road. Love is colorful and diverse. It's about cherishing each other's idiosyncrasies, and not just about batting eyelashes on a romantic date. Now imagine your partner jibes at how you dress or judges your choices harshly. Next thing you know, you're struggling to fit in their molded version of yourself. You're donning a mask, pretending, but for whom? For a relationship that's essentially on life support. Remember this, you don't need to jump through hoops to please your partner, let alone morph into a whole new person. Acceptance, warts and all, is key. It's what makes a relationship tick, vibrant and true. As they say, love should be as comfortable as your favorite pair of old sneakers. Number 14, you are not happy. So, your beloved does manage to bring a smile to your face monthly with those lavish dinners, huh? But the question beckons, is that genuine happiness? Should we cling to the material pleasures, or perhaps we should go after moments that truly spark joy when we're together? Now here's a thought. If deep down you carry a sense that this isn't quite right, yet your heart clings on tight after years of togetherness, I hate to break it to you, but that's not love anymore. It's time to wave goodbye and move forward. Take this to heart. Nothing stings more than clinging to illusion. And when love's absent, what's there really to hold on, right? Let's be honest, folks. Love isn't about fancy dinners or flashy gifts. It's the simple, unplanned moments that should light up our world. So dare to ask yourself, is this it? Or is there more to life? Number 13, not on the same page. Think about it. You and your partner are totally different, right? It's like comparing apples to oranges. Now, this doesn't mean your love bond is going to snap, but let's put this into context. Imagine every single time it's about picking an outfit, deciding where to grab lunch, or just about anything random. You see eye to eye on practically nothing. It's as if your partner takes pleasure in opposing your opinions at every turn. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's like trying to mix oil and water, hoping they'll become homogeneous. However, in reality, you might see yourselves drifting apart, living distinctly separate lives and pursuing different interests. And what's next? Well, It's a bit heartbreaking to spill, but more than often this leads to couples parting ways. Talk about a leap of faith going wrong, huh? Love is complicated, isn't it? Let's take a breather. Remember, there's no rush. Love isn't a race. And no one needs to hang on to a partnership where you're constantly at loggerheads over the nitty-gritty. Heck, even kindergartners resolve their disputes over which cartoon is best. So, why should adults make a big deal about it? So here's the million-dollar question. Are differences truly deal breakers? Or do they create opportunities for growth? The choice is yours. Still, it's worth pondering, isn't it? Because in the grand scheme of things, these seemingly insignificant disagreements may set you on completely different lanes on life's highway. Does that make sense? Number 12. Not appreciated. Ever found yourself bending over backward to make your better half happy, only to be, surprisingly, ridiculed among friends? Hey, that's not cool, and it sure as heck isn't normal. So why let your precious time evaporate on someone who can't respect you? You're more than worth it, you know. Much more. Here's something to ponder. If they fail to appreciate your worth, should you really be furiously sketching a shared future with them? Well, probably not, right? Number 11. The passion has gone bye-bye. You know what really keeps a relationship going long-term? It's not something complicated. It's something we're all familiar with. Passion. Wondering why some committed gentlemen seem more prone to wandering eyes than they were when they were just dating? Well, it's nothing but the humdrum routine and the missing spark in their relationships. Isn't it pretty ordinary to feel a tad less thrilled about your significant other after sharing years of togetherness? But you know what acts as glue here? It's good, old-fashioned love. But hold on, is your partner leaning toward the exit? Maybe it's time to let go and wish them well. Number 10. You are alone, feeling like you're sailing solo on festive days. Wading through life's highs and lows, all by your lonesome? Maybe it's time to face the music. If you're putting in all the work to keep a relationship alive that might have bitten the dust ages ago, you're only kidding yourself. Doesn't everyone carve out a bit of their day for those they truly care about? Well, if your significant other isn't making the time for you, chances are that ship has already sailed. Number 9. Only you are the one that is compromising. Ever noticed how dance partners need to both participate to keep the rhythm flowing? The same rule applies in relationships. When the weight of maintaining the connection lands solely on your shoulders, perhaps it's time to reconsider. I mean, who wants to be that lone wolf who is always bending over backwards with no reciprocation in sight? If you're not noticing any signs of your partner's input, could it be that they're just hanging around, waiting for you to throw in the towel? Number 8. You find excuses for their bad behavior. Ever found yourself making excuses to your pals for your better half's poor conduct? My friend, that's just your ego talking, and honestly, it ain't worth the effort. After all, shouldn't your partner be treating you with decency and respect wherever you guys are? You certainly don't need to spin tales to cover up for their manners. Enjoying the video thus far? Don't forget to hit that like button. Your simple click is a massive support for our channel. Now, ready to dive back into number 7? Number 7. Always fighting. Are you at a loss for words to express your emotions to your other half? Sadly, it seems like all you do at this point is bicker. Isn't it just a boiling anger that's been simmering for too long? And the moment you guys got accustomed to this constant spat, it's like a never-ending loop, isn't it? Plus, let's not underplay the emotional torment that follows these harsh words. Wouldn't you agree that this could very well hint that you two are not quite hitting it off? Maybe it's time to face the truth and decide if it's worth hanging on to. Number 6. It feels like an obligation. How's this vibe strike you? Do you ever catch yourself basking in the glow of joy when your other half is around, unlike those times you crave solitude? Spotting the right companion means you'll always seek out more shared moments, contrasting times when you breathe out a sigh of relief at their departure. It feels fantastic. It feels invigorating, right? Sounds like a match. But what if it's not there? Could it be a sign that you're stuck in the wrong place, twisting time away? Give it a good, hard thought. Is this relationship really worth ticking the clocks for? And you know what? I bet we all know someone who has wriggled out from the thorns of a poisonous love affair and leaped into the arms of someone much more deserving. Got any stories to share? Feel free to drop a comment or two. Number 5. Feel pressure. Feeling constantly stressed out and needing to justify your every move isn't what a good relationship should feel like, right? Does your other half demand to know your whereabouts each time you catch up with friends? If that's the case, it might be time to reconsider. Promise you'll appreciate this advice down the line. Number 4. You are living in fear. Ever felt like you're tiptoeing in your own relationship, not knowing what might set off your partner? Well, that's a sign for you to break loose from such an arrangement. Being scared of your other half, it's not a tiny concern you can ignore. It screams volumes about their command over you, dictating what you can and cannot do. Number 3. Abuse. Ever found yourself on the receiving end of anger over a small blunder? Did they say sorry and promised it wouldn't happen again? You know what? It most likely will. Happen again, I mean. And it will be rinsed and repeated with that same old apology. So, if you've been a victim of physical or emotional harm at the hands of your partner, don't let them off the hook by offering a second chance. Trust me, this loop rarely comes with an end. Number 2. They hold you back. So, your significant other reckons you should skip applying for that job you've been yearning for due to its unconventional schedule, eh? Well, how about we discuss this? Could it be that they're not quite the perfect one for you? See, the ideal companion understands when you're reaching for the stars. They got your back through thick and thin, pushing you to seize your dreams, irrespective of the hurdles. Just mull over it. Has your beloved ever tried to stifle your dreams? Don't be shy. Spill the beans in the comments area. Remember, dreams are like the perfect cup of coffee. They shouldn't be compromised on. Do you agree? And lastly, number 1. You are hoping things will change. Feeling stuck in your relationship just because you hope your partner will morph into someone new someday. Well, here's some real talk for you. This is probably the biggest lie you're spinning for yourself. Who said anybody needs to reshape themselves for others? You got it. The answer is nobody. If spending every passing moment with your mate feels draining, as if you're continuously treading on thin ice, it might be time to do some soul searching. Are you always shrouded in gloom, daydreaming about how you'll survive your whole life with this person? If this resonates with you, it's maybe high time to call it quits. Trust me, we're talking change your relationship status kind of time here. Is this hard-hitting? Yes, but perhaps that's the wake-up call you need. Remember, change starts with realizing the need for it. So, what's the game plan? So, which of these 15 signs caught your eye? Drop me a line in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. By the way, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it if you want to see more videos like this. In the meantime, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay empowered. Until the next one.